What's going on, guys? Papa Bear here, and there is Olsen, and so we're here at Merchant Mill Pond State Park to give Olsen a second crack at hiking this and doing a simple overnight trip. Now, you guys are probably thinking, so did he just say second chance? Why would I come back? Because my man right there, Olsen. Today's training day for him. So, yeah, I did. The first time I tried to do this with Olsen, it was during the summertime. It was, I want to say, July. And it didn't go so well for him and I. Right now, there's mosquitoes that are literally killing me. Killing me. I know they're getting to Olsen just a little bit, because when I look down, I have to swat away some of the mosquitoes off of him. And he thinks I'm being mean, and I'm not. He does not want to budge, and we're getting eaten up alive. And I'm thinking about just freaking not doing this hike. The mosquitoes were horrendous. I was being attacked, which, I mean, I could hike fast and blow through it all, but also was being attacked. And the problem that I was running into is that every time I stopped, yeah, those mosquitoes tore us up. And it got to the point that I looked down at Olsen and I noticed that he wasn't having a good time. He was also very nervous, and I didn't want his first time to be a terrible time. So we turned back around, went back home, and we called it a day. So now we're out here again. It's Monday, the day after Veterans Day, and I'm looking to knock this trail out, give Olsen the time he needs to adapt, time that I need to figure him out, and you know, just do the hike. So this is the first time where I'm hiking with the dog. How do you go up that trail? Oh, is it that way? Okay, cool. So I really don't have the experience that you may see from other YouTubers that are, see how attentive he is, that they have in regards to just being able to go out and hike with an animal. So there's a lot of things I'll be learning. So, and what perfect way to do it than to get here at Mill Pond State Park. So with that being said, let's get the hiking on out here. Let me see your paw. Yeah, oh, you okay? You okay, boy? There's nothing to be scared of, okay? That's why I'm here. There we go. See? His doggy shoes started coming off, and the reason why I'm putting them in doggy shoes, I'm sorry about that, buddy, is because I don't want wet, muddy paws in the tent, and also to protect his feet. So, yeah. Let me see the other one. Yeah. You're okay, buddy. It also just gives me a chance to see, how he acts with these. We've worn them around the house a couple times. We've used them primarily when we go outside and it rains. And it plans on raining today. So I want to be sure that he's good to go. Do his back leg. Sorry, buddy. There we go. See? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Here. It's okay. You okay? You okay? You okay? You okay? Let's get going, okay? So not even a half a mile into the hike, I had to take off his booties. I kept sliding off his feet for some reason. I don't know how my wife does it, because she puts them on and they stay on. And now it's actually going to get ready to rain. So I need to stop. I got to throw in his raincoat. This little drizzles. There was a chance for it to rain. I was hoping that would beat it. But hey, what can I say? So here we are at the juncture. So the backpacking area is 2.2 miles. We're gonna start counterclockwise. That's how I like to do it. The last time we were here, we only made it like, we were 0.8 miles from the campsite. And that's when I made the decision to turn back around. So he's done 2-mile treks before. But today we're gonna see what he's made of. Last time, every time I went over a bridge, got hit with tons and tons of mosquitoes. And so it feels good this time, not getting hit with tons of mosquitoes. Also, ticks aren't as rampant at this time of the year. So early, well, the cool thing about Merchant Mill Pond, if you're trying to test such a backpacking gear, this is a good place to come. Wintertime, fall, and early spring, early spring. It's a good time to come. But man, not the summer. So this is the furthest we've ever gotten. I'm very excited about this because this is a like huge milestone for Olsen. Because the first time we came out here, like I said, we were 0.8 miles from trail, and it was just a miserable time. And sometimes you gotta embrace the suck. Now I know I don't have everything that I need for Olsen, but I'm going to try to get everything. Cool thing about it is all the branches on the ground aren't fully wet, so we might be able to get a fire started. Sweet. We'll see how that works. First thing I'm gonna do is set up the tent. But anyway, I'm excited about this. I'm a runway model. I'm excited about this. So far, his saddlebag hasn't made him exhausted. That will be an upgrade. But right now, I'm going to use it until it falls off. It's like I said a minute for a good. So, Campsite 3 was a good decision because I have some firewood, some twigs that I can use to start a fire. So this actually worked out in my favor. I just have to find a flat surface. What I think where I'm standing right here is the flat surface. And for those that have looked at my channel when I first got started, I've been to Merchant Mill Pond camping at least 4 times. Actually 4 times. There's one time I didn't record. Yeah. And now will be my 5th time here. I like to come here for training, so that's the main reason why I come out. But I stayed at this campsite once before, and it was fun. 5 is a lot more secluded. That's what I remember about 5. And then there's a fallen branch over there I can cut up. So let me get set up. Let me get Olsen squared away, and get this tent up out here. Come on. I know you're nervous. I know. Did you drink all your water? You drink all your water. Good boy. You're a good boy. Not used to all this noise, are you? Yeah, I'm gonna put that back over here in the corner. So it's okay. So what we're looking at here is I literally just got here. Ah, boy. Literally just got here before it started to pour down rain. Come here. Come here. Over here. Over here. Stop. Oh, you getting everything on my clothes, man. Hey, hang on a second. Let's dry your paws. Alright, let's dry your paws. I'm gonna dry your paws out. So we got here just before it started raining like this. It's been drizzling on and off all day. Like literally got here. I was going to set the tent up and then do some actual start a fire. But that didn't work out as planned because as soon as I got the tent up, as you can hear, it started raining. So what I'm doing is drying his paws off. And he's very, very particular about his paws. There you go. See, now he feels comfortable because his paws were wet. So I had to dry his paws off. And as soon as I dried his paws off, he felt better. Very close up, Olsen. So I can tell he's nervous because he doesn't look happy. When he's extremely happy, his tail's wagging. His tail wasn't wagging. Although at some point he was getting used to being outdoors because his tail was wagging a little bit. It wasn't fully up. It was somewhat down. See, he's shaking. He wants some attention. So what I'm going to do is get everything set up. I'm going to leave the sleeping bags to the last minute. Same thing with the air mattress because I don't want him to puncture it. And just get everything laid out and go from there. I did give him something to eat. It is 3:11, so I started at 1:30. 3:11, like 2 hours and yeah. So about 2 hours to get here, and that's good because I didn't want to rush him. I wanted him to get used to actually being outdoors, and all I'm doing right now is I'm just like reaffirming him that everything will be okay. This is all new stuff to him. So, alright, the ratings picked up a lot while laying down looking at a video of William Robinson. He is an African American thru hiker that hiked the AT. Prior Army, I noticed that I was feeling like a lot of cold. Now I know for a fact, well, I know I don't have my inflatable pad down. I'm waiting for Olsen to like really bed down for tonight before I go off and I inflate it, which I think I'm actually going to inflate it now. But then I realized that, that was a lot of cold. So I started to look down at the floor and I noticed that there's wetness in my tent. And I'm like, that wasn't there before. So I looked at my floor, my bathtub, felt around, and found some areas where there was water, and then started wiping it up with the pack towel. And so tomorrow morning, I'm definitely going to be looking to see if more water intrudes inside. I checked the screen. The rain fly seems to be holding very well, so I don't think it's coming from the rain fly. I honestly think it's coming from the bathtub. So there's several things that I might do. Might send it back in for it to get repurposed, reserviced. I might spray some more of the silicone stuff down on it. I just I'm gonna end up getting a new tent, so yeah. But yeah, I just want to keep you guys up to date what's going on with this. That's how the water's coming in. Now you look over here, completely dry. So I guess it will be laying down. Pressure on the bathtub. Nice moisture. Pressure in the bathtub is causing water to go through. Over here, not so much water. So yeah. Like the dog's looking, that's how much water's coming through. So you know it's water. Good morning. Sorry about the video quality. I'm back on my camera phone. So we made it through our first night together. There's baby. Or Olsen, excuse me. And he did very well. I had to get out twice so he can pee. That wasn't hard. It took some getting used to for him. Oddly, some of my gear is wet. His sleeping bag is wet. My sleeping bag got damped. My clothes, my extra change of clothes, all smart. I threw them in my contractor bag. They're fine. The clothes inside of my tent, the clothes inside my sleeping bag, they're fine. I'm no longer gonna put the wet ones inside my bag unless I have a gallon trash bag. I mean a gallon Ziploc. Excuse me. Ooh, a gallon Ziploc bag. Go on, buddy. Go explore. So all in all, this was a good learning experience for me and the dog. So, yeah. Excellent learning experience. So according to the weather report, it's not supposed to rain again until 1 tonight, 1 this afternoon. So I got all the time in the world to get packed up and get out of here, back to the car. Got a 3-mile hike. Things will be wet. I know they will. I think the way that we're going, we shouldn't get into that much wetness. Yeah, best investment ever made. The best thing you guys can do if you have a dog is to have pack towels. They're lightweight, they soak up a lot of stuff. Olsen has one in his backpack, his saddle bag. I think it was a godsend. I used that first on him. Eventually I ended up using my pack towel. I think in the future what I'll do is I'll get 2 of them, which I have 2 of them. I'll put 2 of them in there to help with that. If I didn't have that, I don't think I would have known what I would have done yesterday. Right now we're out trying to make sure he goes poop. So all in all, he really didn't get that wet. With him being a short-haired dog, he dries fairly quickly. He didn't stink last night, so I will be washing August off as soon as we get home. Well, here we are. This is how the tent looks after one hellish night of rain. I mean, this tent really got tested. It's never been tested before like this. And overall, it held up well, minus the bathtub leaking. I will have to reseal it. Now, as you can see, there are like yellow lines. From this angle, you see 2. Those lines weren't there last night when I originally set up. In the past, I've never actually put those out. And by putting those out, it took the rain fly off my tarp. Off my mesh part of the tent. So this is what the bottom of my tent looks like. No wonder why it is all wet inside. So I gotta figure it out. Thanks, Olsen, for knocking over my backpack. But yeah, I'll have to spray it down. I'll spray it down twice, put it in the rain, test it out in my backyard, and see what happens. So pretty much we're done with this campsite for today. We're gonna go 3 miles back to the house, go back to the car. This campsite did its job. It's very beautiful. 6.8 down. I'm gonna take Olsen to a little sweet spot that I took Baby Bear to when we got out here, so you can see actually the water itself. So he's never been a fan of water. Am I gonna let him get in it? No, I ain't that crazy. Boardwalks when they get wet, because I've been slipping and sliding on every boardwalk. I mean, they're nice and great and fine when it's dry, but as we speak, I'm sliding and I'm walking very slow, so that way I don't hurt myself. And I'm trying to keep in mind of Olsen, because knowing him, if he sees anything, he's going to try to take off after it. Luckily for me, there's nothing out here, and he's still somewhat of a scaredy cat. So, but yeah, I'm not enjoying boardwalks. Would help if I had a hiking pole too, but I don't have that either. So, why you back up, buddy? Hold on. Olsen, come. Come. What do you see? Something spooked the dog. Come on. Ah! There we go. Come. He really doesn't want to go this way. But this is the only way we can get out. Something really spooked the dog. Only reason why I have this camera rolling, so I can see what it is. He almost pulled me right there. I had to hold on to him tight because I saw his reaction. He's sniffing. I'm looking. But something spooked him hard. Come on, buddy. Listening. I shorten my leash on him so that way I can be a little more control. Whatever was up here doesn't appear to be here. Olsen, come here, buddy. You complete the trail. Olsen, look, you complete the trail. Good boy. Oh, it's my 5th time completing this trail. Learn something new every single time I come out, and you taught me a lot. Come on, let's go home. Alright guys, we've done with this part of our journey. This adventure was epic. From trying to get Olsen used to hiking with me, to trying to prevent water from encroaching inside our tent, you know, making sure that he felt safe at night, and overall, just not falling flat on my face when I was hitting that boardwalk. So with that being said, yo, if you like this, please like with the like button, thumbs up. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. As always, share with others, because I guarantee I'm not the only one doing this for the first time, learning things as we go along. And as always, leave comments down below. I'm always looking for advice on how to do things a lot better. So with that being said, I'm Papa Bear, and this is Olsen, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Epic Adventures, and I can't wait to see you guys outdoors. Peace.